Hi guys, welcome back to the clubhouse. I have been gone for so long. So much stuff has happened. I got a new job, I moved. I have an actual office now where I can record and not in a singular bedroom. So we're gonna start this off with a super fun game. Hopefully get back in the swing of things, back in the schedule of how things were. So we're gonna do this instead. From what I'm saying, it's super cute and a little funny and kind of in your face with some of it. Epilepsy warning. We're gonna put in... Oh, I get to pick what I am? I don't want to be human. Human's boring. I'll be an alien. Aliens are cool. My eyes crack open slowly, one and then the other. That's how it works. There's a heaviness that's settled behind them, and I squant. Where the hell am I? And why can't I remember anything? The door opposite me hisses and shivs, sliding back into the wall as it opens, and something in me turns defensive, pulls my knees up to my chest. And you have a gun out in the open. The man that enters the room is so tall his head almost touches the top of the door frame. Apologies, I should have knocked. I'm fine, thanks. I don't know you. I look the man over, from his gentle half-smile to his casual posture. My gaze falls nervously upon the pistol strapped to his body, but there's nothing in his demeanor that suggests he intends to use them. His sleeve doesn't look like he's here to harm me. I think I'm fine, thanks. His eyes squint when he smiles at me. I find myself thinking there's something I like about them, something warm. Aww. The awkward silence that follows is noticeable, his hesitation hanging thick in the air. Something happened, something big, and somehow, I can't remember what. Though, even in the face of such uncertainty, one thing is abundantly clear. Whether I can trust this man in front of me or not, I need answers. Where am I? You're on board the Andromeda Six. I am June, by the way. The Andromeda Six. Doesn't ring a bell. I understand now that it's a spaceship, but I don't recall ever being here before. I take a deep breath to calm myself, but it doesn't help much. And you are... nothing. I can't remember. My throat tightens at the realization. Not knowing where I am is one thing, but not knowing my own name? All the names across my mind feel foreign. Not one of them stand out as mine. Panic begins to crawl into my lungs, contracting my throat, leaving me gasping for breath. Hey, don't panic. Look at me. June pulls his chair closer to the bed, his eyes locked on mine. He takes a deep breath in through his nose, releasing it slowly through his mouth. With a hand, he gestures for me to do the same. Now close your eyes, relax. Just keep breathing through it. I'm hesitant, but I follow his instructions. Rolling my shoulders a little, I close my eyes and let out a deep, shuddering breath. I know my name. It's here, somewhere. Don't try to force it. Focus on clearing your mind, calming it. Let it come to you. His voice washes over me like a balm, soothing and healing my fractured nerves. You don't know this man. Ever so slowly, my mind empties. The darkness it leaves behind like an endless abyss waiting to be filled. After a few more moments, something clicks into place, like a download button and my brain has regained power once again. I part my lips and speak one word that hangs like a neon light in the back of my mind. Jay. Jay. That's my name. I try to push a little further, a last name, even my home. But the more I try, the more the black hole of my memory sucked me into nothingness. Nothing comes to mind, not even the slightest inkling. I decide not to push it anymore for now. My first name will have to do. June grins. I'm blushing. June grins wider, and it's one of those smiles that reaches his eyes, wrinkles the skin beside them. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Look at this art style. June lets out a sigh, as if it burdens him to be the one to tell me whatever comes next. There was an attack on a place in Siltavi. We found you unconscious nearby. Our bridge had collapsed. Well, it had been destroyed, actually. Our medic killed what she could, but we were never expected memory loss to be a factor. I'm sorry. I remember the city, but nothing past that. June ducks his head, thinking for a moment. It could be some type of search of memory loss. We'll have our medic look over you again. If you remember where you're from, we can help you get back there. There must be someone waiting for you. There isn't. The words leave my mouth before I could stop them, but somehow I know it's true. I know the thought of forgetting everything should be terrifying, but for some reason, I feel I'm not, calm. At peace with whatever has happened to me. I don't know, maybe it's a sign, an opportunity for me to make a fresh start. I'm sorry. We should get you to the medic. She'll be able to help you far better than I can. She's Tolarian. Perhaps you remember their reputation? I do. I mean, I'm one after all. Just not a hero like most. At least, I don't think so. For a moment, I think I'm okay to stand on my own, but when I let go of his hand, my legs buckle beneath me. Letting out a yelp, I'm hit with a sense of falling, only for a split second before strong arms wrap around my waist, holding me up. Chill it. I can flare out. What? I'm okay. If you wanted to get closer, you could have just asked. Okay. I already have a sense of who I want to get with in this game, so I'm not gonna flirt with June. He's cute, but I'm not gonna flirt with him. If you guys ever want me to play this game again and you want me to flirt with you, let me know. But I already kind of know who I want to flirt with. So unfortunately, it's just gonna be, I'm okay. I'm okay, sorry. June holds me as I steady myself until I'm confident I can stand on my own, letting go of him with a grateful smile. That was a close one, thanks. He's so cute though, I feel bad. He chuckles at my awkward attempt to soothe my temporary clumsiness. At least, I hope it was temporary. Whoa, what is happening? I'm cut short when the lights above us blink on and off. The ship lurches, prompting June to steady me with a hand on my arm once again. What was that? Just technical issues. Not something you want to hear on a spaceship. What kind of technical issues? Last thing I need is be stranded on a broken starship with no memory. One crisis at a time, thank you very much. I like that character. They're sassy. June smiles at me reassuringly. Nothing to worry about. Come on, I'll show you the infirmary on my way out. I follow behind June in a couple corridors. The ship isn't massive by any means, but it certainly seems bigger than I expected. When he stops in front of a set of blue, transparent double doors, he turns to me. This is where I leave you. I should probably get to the bridge before all hell breaks loose. The alarm is on my face because he shakes his head and chuckles softly. Nothing to worry about. I head on in. Iona will take care of you. Iona? Or Rona. He stops, gives me a strange look, his eyes wide, but just as quickly he smiles gently and nods before disappearing down the corridor. When I enter the infirmary, as cautious and quiet as a rabbit avoiding a trap, the first thing that hits me is the smell. It smells clean, but not in that sterile medical way. It's almost homey. Oh, you're awake. The voice that startles me is surprisingly soft, and my head I'm gonna lose my mind, and my head tilts to follow the sound. Oh, you're pretty. She's Tolarian by the looks of her luminescent skin, her primal yellow eyes. My chest warms with a feeling of familiarity. I'm Riona. You've been looking after me. She smiles, and there's something so soft, so calming about it, that it soothes right down to my bones. I'm reluctant to let my guard down so easily, but her soothing presence hardly inspires fear. Please, take a seat, let's have a look at you. She gestures with long, thin fingers towards the medical chair that's positioned in the center of the room, and I followed her instructions, noting the plastic that crinkles beneath me as I sit. So, how are you feeling? Physically, I think I'm okay, but I hesitate. She cocks her head to the side, watching me curiously and giving me time to get my thoughts in order. Iona grabs a long, silver wand from the metal table and holds it in front of me. I nod. She lets the tip with a swish, the shining lights on the end of my eyes, one after the other. I suspect you had a concussion when they brought you here. You had hit your head rather hard. I cleaned it up and lasered the wound back together, but I'm afraid there's not a lot I can do for memory loss. Physically, you're healing well. If you probably remembered your name, my best guess would be a mild case, a retrograde amnesia. Yes, it's more common than you may think following a head injury, though I can't say that every patient heals the same way. Are these true? Is this real medical facts? That's interesting. But will it heal? Will I remember? Will I? Iona gives a sad smile, and in that moment, I know she's just as unsure as I am. Only time will tell. That's not a fun answer. Perhaps, if I ask you more questions, they might trigger a memory. It's worth a shot. Let's see. Where did you live? We remembered the city, didn't we? So we'll go with the city. In a big city. A city. At least, I think so. The images are hazy, but when I really think about it, I get flashes of golden sky, clouds stretching as far as I can see. That's a good start. Do you see anything else? I close my eyes like I did earlier with June, and I try to remember more. White, golden water. No, fountains. There were fountains everywhere. That sounds like Goldius, alright. The planet gets its water source from tunnels deep below the Earth. The fountains make it accessible to everyone. Don't push yourself too hard. We can try again later. I'm not. Sorry for the incessant sniffing. I am so sick. Can I ask what that smell is? Oh, it's my mister. This is a cute scene. I can program it to replicate scents. This is my home planet, Tolarian. She giggled unexpectedly, as if she didn't mean to say that. She is so cute. Oh, I have to flirt with her the next time I play this game. Bye, Julie. She smiles sadly, and I can't help to feel a little emotion myself, sinking into my skin like dew. I can't read. I wanted to help people that no one else would. That's kind of you. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to flirt? I'm sorry, you're so pretty, but I can't. Not this go around. Her face changes, that sadness I've seen glimpses of every now and then, coming to the surface once more. And sometimes things don't go as planned. I'm sorry to hear that. She smiles at me gratefully, and there's something beautiful about it, something pure and utterly selfless. I love the writing of this game so much. It strikes me that someone with so much kindness and devotion towards the world should never have to go through such hardships. And I can only hope that whatever she had to endure has only made her stronger. The ship lurches violently, and Riona and I grab a hold of the chair, fixed securely to the floor to keep ourselves from flying across the room. What was that? Probably just gas cloud, or our pilot is suddenly good at avoiding them. But sometimes the autopilot veers us too close. I'll bring you some food and some fresh clothes in a little while and check on how you're doing. Thank you. I exit the infirmary, heading back to the direction June and I had come from. At least, I think it was this way. As I continue walking down the corridor, I realize all the doors look the same. Maybe I should have asked Reno to show me the way after all. Fluorescent lights evenly spaced hanging from the ceiling, and the occasional patch holding metal sheets together. I look around for some kind of sign, but find nothing, stopping only when I come to the next door. It's larger than the rest of them. It must lead somewhere important. After debating my choices for a minute too long, I suddenly realize that there's nothing to lose if I end up walking the wrong room anyways. Yep, this certainly isn't where I'm meant to be. This must be at the docks. The boarding area should be around here somewhere, which means the view from here must be breathtaking. Well, well, Luke is up and running. I know who this is. Hello. I clutch in my chest as I jump with the boys, trying to find the source. Relax, kid. I'm not gonna... Holy shit. What is all that racket down here? This is not good. The captain's gonna flip his lid when he hears there's a hole in the cargo hold. A hole in the... What? Is that safe for us to be here? He paces a few steps, looking at the door nervously before turning to me. That door is airtight. I'm more worried about the Lotalius supply. When I don't say anything, he pulls his lips into a tight line. Small fruit, only grows in Tolarian. You're Tolaria, aren't you? Surely you know what I'm talking about. I shrug my shoulders and he lets out a defeated sigh. Doc gets cranky without her special fruit, and you do not want to see her when she's cranky. I'm Bash, by the way. You got a name? Jay. Pleasure. So, Jay, how the hell did you end up in the middle of a coop on Goldius? A coop? I don't remember. You don't remember how you got there. I don't remember anything. Well, except my name. June helped me with that. Good old June, huh? He thinks for a moment before speaking again. Well, that's brilliant. Think about it. It's not every day you get to make up a brand new identity. You want to pick a new name? If you do it quick, I won't tell you when you swapped it. I stare at him, a little stunned. After a moment or two, his face drops to realization. Unless you're not happy about all this. Sometimes it takes Matt a few seconds to catch up with my mouth, you know? He's so cute. No, it's fine. That was sweet. I smile at him. There's something addictive about his energy, the way he seems to be almost bouncing on air with each step. It's fine. To be honest, I don't know how to feel about it yet. It's an odd feeling, not knowing. I should be feeling something, right? But I don't know. It's confusing. My eyes drift to the way his tattoos flicker, glowing luminescent under the spaceship's lights, and then the bionic arm at his side, a network of metal plates and connectors, intricately woven together. On closer inspection, I noticed the hastily patched repair jobs and oil-stained bandages holding parts of it together. I can't keep a smile from tilting my lips. There's something about Bash that fascinates me, something rough and unruly, and I found myself wishing I could learn more about him. These are such cute artworks. Look at this cutie patootie. I snap my gaze to his face, embarrassing at being caught staring. He laughs, and I can't help but feel he's laughing at me. You ever seen bionics before? Your mouth is practically dragging on the floor. No, I've seen them before. I don't know. Maybe I've never seen them up close. Oh, is that it? Is it? He's flirting with me. He's straight up flirting with me. You're hoping for a closer look. Oh no, he is flirting with me. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I know who I want to flirt with. I can't do this. Rolls eyes. I'm just gonna roll eyes. He wiggles his eyebrows at me suggestively, and I roll my eyes. In your dreams, maybe. Bash fakes a look of mock offense, holding both hands, bionic and human, over his heart. You wound me so. And here I was, thinking we were starting to become friends. I give him a dry look and he grins that crooked grin of his, which makes me break my facade and laugh with him. And the tattoos? Ornamental? Though I like to think they add to my overall formidable appearance. An ungraceful snort escapes me before I can stop it. I hesitate, deciding how to word the question that's poised on my lips without sounding like I'm digging for gory details. How did you end up with them? I mean, if you don't mind me asking. Bash grimaces, and I'm immediately aware of how intrusive I'm being. Sorry, you don't have to answer that. I'll make you a deal. When something worth sharing pops into that head of yours, I'll tell you. I agree with a nod of my head and a tight smile of my own, falling into step beside him once again. Have you met the captain yet? No. Bash gives a scoff of a laugh, then shakes his head in amusement. I can't say you're missing out. The man's got a vendetta on a scale I've never seen before. Just stay clear his warpath and you'll be okay, kid. I'm 21. Stop calling me kid. We're probably the same age. You obviously met me, the most handsome and talented engineer on this side of Callus X. I would say that's all you need to know, but I'm sure there's someone else. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting someone? He holds a finger drastically against his lips, and I can't tell if he's being serious or this is all just for dramatic effect. He snaps his fingers in front of him, grinning at me as we walk through the stepped double doors. Oh yes, the assassin. That's who we're gonna flirt with. Says he's a spy, but between you and me, I can see him sneaking up on me from a mile away. He leans in closer to whisper the last part, his eyes glinting with an unmistakable mischief. Always lurking in the shadows, playing with his knives, you know. One time I swear I saw him. Saw me what? This is my man. Damien, hey. I was just telling the newbie here all about our happy little crew. Delightful. Please, don't let me stop you. You know what? I'm thinking I hear the captain calling my name. Don't leave me with him. For some reason, my video and audio just cut randomly. Luckily, it's at the point in the game where I could easily save and just kind of go back a couple scenes to pick up where I left off. That was Andromeda 6. I will probably do a couple more episodes on it. I don't know how many I do. I know it's a really long game. But so far, I'm really liking it. It's really funny. It's super cute. And I'm very excited to flirt with Mr. Assassin Man. Anyways, this has been PB&J and my fun clubhouse. And I cannot wait to see all you and my lovely condiments in the next video. Bye, guys.